Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about Black Panther again, because this just gonna continue to happen until Marvel and Nick Moore and Kevin Feige decides to stop being stupid and start actually listening. Now you got Chadwick Boseman's brother coming out saying like, hey, Marvel, stop with this nonsense. Recast T'Challa, because Chadwick would want his character to continue. And it's true. I do want T'Challa to continue. Why wouldn't I want him to continue? Why would I want him shelf? It just makes no logical sense. Like, people keep talking about, oh, it's just too soon. It's not too soon for nothing. What are you guys talking about? We barely get that much Black Panther material as it is. And y'all want to shelf him at the height of his popularity because the actor died? No, that doesn't make logic. That don't make the damn sense God gave. It really doesn't. So let's stop playing with the nonsense. I understand people's feelings are a little riled up or whatever, and that's understandable. But let's be honest, you're not upset because you're not going to be able to see Black Panther again. You're upset that you can't see Chadwick Boseman in that role. And that's the problem with Marvel movies in the first place, that I have already mentioned several times, that Marvel needs to think about starting to recast these characters, because you just can't. You can't sit here and pretend like that you can just continue to do what you're doing with these characters and not recast. You're going to have to recast. You don't have much of a choice but to recast these characters. And there's no shade against any of the actors, but if you're going to be doing a shared universe that's going to continue for another 10 years, you're going to have to start recasting these characters. It's only a matter of time. Because why should Captain America, Iron Man, Black Widow be locked behind Scarlett Johansson, Chris Evans, and Robert Downey Jr.? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it'll be sad to see them go, but I understand that when we're doing a shared universe, things happen, and if you're going to continue to do this long, drawn out, universe, you're going to have to bring some of those A-game characters. You just are. It's the same thing when we watch some of the Batman and Superman movies, or movies of old that had like trilogies behind them. Some of the characters are recasted, and nobody said anything about it. Yeah, sure, it sucks that the original person couldn't redo their role, but at the same time, we got movies we got to do. We got films we got to compete with. You know what I'm saying? So I just think like maybe people need to kind of understand that and stop trying to, stop trying to act like they're not allowed to recast these characters. It's okay to recast them. Like, it really is okay to recast these characters. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you have the brother of the family saying like, hey, recast the character, recast the damn character, and stop trying to say we don't want to disrespect Chadwick Boseman and his family. No, because Chadwick Boseman's family never said that. That is something that Marvel chose to do, to try to virtue signal to everyone about, oh, we just can't see anybody else doing the role. Yes, you can. You just don't want to, because you want to market off that man's death. Just like the Oscars tried to when they sold off an NFT, and then Chadwick Boseman didn't even win the Oscar. All that hype from your peers. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Your peers are the ones who decided that it shouldn't happen. What the hell? Like, okay. That's crazy as hell. All of that opportunity wasted right there, like. But all right. But it's time for the characters to be recast. It's time for T'Challa to be recast. I mean, you even got MCU fans demanding to be recasted as well. So you got fans You even got MCU fans that were against it are now saying, like, no, recast the character. And you got the brother talking about recasting the character. Like, there's a sign, and then all of the nonsense that's going on in the Black Panther 2 set is telling you to recast T'Challa. Do not go this path at all, Marvel. Don't go to this path. Don't go to this dark path where you're going to mess up a cash cow because you guys are want a virtue signal. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out something. So, like I said, just go ahead and recast the character. It's not going to hurt anyone. Just recast T'Challa. That's it. That's all you got to do is recast him. It ain't hurting nobody. Yeah, of course, there's going to be people upset at the end of the day. But what would you rather do? Wouldn't you rather go ahead and, take the hard path than to shelf the character so we'll never be able to see him until whenever the MCU decides they want to reboot? Again, I've done several videos of showing how you could do T'Challa without recasting Chadwick Boseman. Again, nobody want to go with those ideas that I had. Okay, fine. Then you're going to have to recast T'Challa then. That's the only option you got right now. Because you got a movie that's on production, on hiatus until late 2022. And the movie was supposed to be out, but it's pulled off the slate, including Wakanda Forever. Come on now. Come on. Come on, somebody. Make it make sense. Just recast. It's not that hard. Nobody's asking for a lot. Just recast T'Challa and call it a day. That's how I feel about the whole situation. Recast T'Challa. Listen to what the brother's saying. Listen to the true fans of Black Panther. Because I think everybody's just so caught up in the fact that the actor who portrayed T'Challa was, had cancer and was able to still do that. And that's a powerful message. That's a powerful message. But T'Challa is almost 70 years old now. I'm sorry. I care just a tad bit more about the character of T'Challa and the lore of Black Panther more so than the actor. And no, I don't want to see Shuri in the role. I already explained this. No, she's not ready. Especially the MCU one. She's not ready. And Letitia Wright, from looking at her when she was on the set, she wasn't ready. She didn't have the physique built to be an athletic, Shuri. It just makes no logical sense. And you guys know that in the Black Panther history, women can't be the Black Panther. It was only passed down to father and sons. That's the whole tribal thing. Like, they have to have a king on the throne, That was tradition. And of course, yeah, traditions can change or whatever, but I'm just kind of finding it weird, like, hey, instead of recasting T'Challa, let's put a sister in there. At the same time, you're also replacing a lot of the male heroes with female characters. It makes it look just a tad bit suspicious, Your refusal to recast is because you don't want to see another male king. You rather see a queen instead. Just like you made Valkyrie the king of Asgard, which doesn't make the damn sense God gave. Okay. Just like it didn't make no sense to kill Thor off either, but Odin off, but okay, sure, whatever. If anything, Thor should have been elevated to the king, or one of his children that he should have had by now. But he didn't have it, so, it is what it is. But it should have been somebody more trustworthy than Valkyrie. It should have been an Aesir god sitting on that throne, like Tyr. That could have been something. balder. I mean, you got to give me something. But this right here, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. But it is what it is. I mean, Marvel, this is a sign. This is literally a sign telling you, turn back now before it's too late. Go ahead and recast the character. I understand people are going to be upset and you might have to take a hit, but you're going to take a hit regardless from Black Panther 2. So you might as well do it in the most positive way where you can grow the Black Panther character than to try to hurry up and rush out some sequels for Black Panther. I'm just being honest. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.